Hi, welcome back to EducateTube.com. My name is Sipsky, your host. In this video, I'll be showing you how I built my movie theater screen. It cost me $0 and you probably could do it as well. This is what it looks like and I hope you can build one yourself. So let's get started. Alright, so you want to build your own movie theater screen. Now, it should cost you pretty much $0 if you have the material that I'm going to show you. Okay, I actually have it and it was sitting around. I decided, why don't I build a movie theater screen for that? So that's what I did. Now, before we get started, make sure that you have your projector set up, like mounted onto the ceiling, and then what you want to do is project to the wall that you want your screen to be in. Okay, so do that first, and you can see here, that's what I did. And then what happened is, once you have the dimension, right, when the projector is projecting onto the wall, you know the rectangular dimension that you need, then what you do is just keep turning it on, and then you take a plywood like this one here. I got about a dozen of them. Okay, this was lying around after my renovation. I didn't know what to do with it. I was actually going to use it for a burning fire, but I kept it for a while and I decided, hey, wait a minute, I could build my theater frame around this thing. So this is a 1/2 inch thick, 2.5 inch wide, and then the length, it depends, right? Mine is about 3.5 foot to about 4 foot long, and I have like a dozen of this. And basically what I do is once I project it onto the screen, and then I would then level it so that it fit exactly where the end or the edge of the screen is, okay? And that's what I did, you can see here. And once it pretty much fit where I want, I start drilling and put this frame in. And then I didn't paint it yet because I didn't know where it's gonna be. Once I have the wooden frame set up, just like a picture frame, right? Then the next step is to paint the wall, right? White or grayish white, depending on what you want to put your projector into, okay? Now, before you do that, you make sure that there's no anomaly or little holes in the wall. So I would suggest you fill it up, like so. That's what I did here. I used the polyfella. You don't have to use this brand. You could use any that is white, and it's like for drywall. And then once you do that, you want to sand it down so make it smooth, and wait for maybe I think up to 4 or 5 hours, maybe longer, depending on the filler. Then the next step is, of course, to get a paint. Now, this is an old paint. I got this paint like several years ago. I think at least 4 or 5 years ago, okay? And this was meant to paint my wall, and I had leftovers. So I kept it, and I didn't know the quality in it, right? So I thought, maybe I could use it to paint my screen. So when I open it up, it still looks good. I had to stir it, right, to mix it well. And once I do that, I paint it, like I did one coating. Maybe I'll try to do a second coating later on, but the first coating actually looked quite good. And you can see here, it does a good job for projecting my image onto the screen. And you can see here in my frame here, the movie fits perfectly, right? So those are the steps that you want to do to get your movie screen up in your wall, okay? So again, step 1, you have your projector set up and you project it on the wall. Then you take the frame and you make sure it's leveled and it lines up with the edge of the projector screen. And then you just drill it in, right? You have at least a dozen of this, depending on how long you have, right? And then you might have to cut it, tailor it, and then screw it into the wall. Now you have that 16:9 or 2.35:1 ratio, depending on how you want to set your theater, right? But basically it's based on the projector projecting onto the wall, right? And then you put that frame in there, the wooden frame. The next step, of course, is to make sure that there's no holes in your walls, and you want to fill it up with a filler, and then you sand it down. Then you paint it over with a white paint or grayish white paint. Do first or second coating, depending on your how well you want it to smooth out. And then you're ready to go, and here we go. You see that the image shown here is pretty good, and I'm very proud of this projector. Didn't take me more than 3 hours to do, including framing it, painting it, and planning only took me like half an hour, but the rest of the time was just putting those frame in and then painting it and filling the the imperfection. But that's about it. Yeah, and it cost me $0 because I have all these material, right, lying around. I thought, why not just use it, you know? Don't waste anything, you know? Why throw it away when you can make a nice projector screen? I hope you also enjoy doing that type of project. If you like this project, do subscribe and give me a little heart of appreciation. Next time, I'll be talking about why you should still keep your Blu-ray and DVD movies, especially with those that have a bonus feature like behind the scenes. That's what I will be talking about next week. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.